Well, with what we just purchased for our homestead farm, we'll be able to change all of this into this. Actually, this is my neighbor's field. I think it's about 600 acres. It runs the length of our whole place. So, but anyway, let's get back over where I was at. Hey everybody, this is Bill with the Cajun Homestead, and I'm actually out here walking. Y'all have actually seen this before in some of my previous videos, but back then it didn't really look like all of this. It has grown up in the last 2 years, and I have been fighting this, trying to get some of this cleared with a couple chainsaws and a sawzall, and I have an uncle and a cousin that lives real close, and they were helping me with the tractor work. Well, I think I've made a few changes, and that's going to change everything. Let's go take a look. And this is it. This is a brand new TYM T574 HST. It is got a hydrostatic transmission, and I love it. This is not a subcompact. This is actually a compact, 55 horsepower, turboed, and she's fine. I love it. Best purchase I've ever made in my whole life. Intended on buying a new pickup truck. Well, I can build a truck, and I actually was trying to build a tractor, an old Ford 4410, and I'm basically killing a lot of time. Get this 12 acres cleared, and by clearing it, add value to it, and it will end up going to our daughter. Anyway, let me show you what I got. The front end loader with a bucket, and I actually got a 6-foot, it's actually made Modern Ag Products out of Beaumont, Texas. This is a galvanized 6-foot brush hog, and I definitely needed this. I've actually did a side job with this. I cut a big field for one of my fellow workers, and it was a paying job. And I got my forks right here. This is a must for what I have here. I have a lot of building materials I have to pick up. Also got a 6-foot rear tine tiller, and I'm gonna use that quite a bit. But this is the Mac Daddy over here. I love this thing. This is a 6-foot grapple. It's made by the same company that makes the bush hog. But I have 2 other pieces of stuff coming in. One is a basically a set of teeth for the front bucket for me to just, I can put this on float, and it'll just float across the top of the ground, and it'll take out, what I have mostly here is tallow trees and myrtle bushes. And I have a heavy seed bank in the ground here. So it doesn't matter how often I mow it or till it, stuff is always going to sprout back, and I'll just have to. But then I also have something called a stump bucket, and it's ordered, but it won't be in for another 6 to 8 weeks. And we had this land clear cut about 11 years ago, and then also had all the storm damage. But this is a big change on the homestead. This will definitely, you know, if the Lord's willing and the creek don't rise, I'll hopefully in another year or 2 we'll get some stuff going on, and hopefully y'all need to come back for anytime I post. You need to come by and check it out. So let me go show you what else has changed. And these are the puppies. They're not puppies no more. They're right at 6 months old, and they are not little, and they're actually learning. They still got a lot of puppy in them, but they're pretty good size. They are actually my guardian dogs for my future. Yeah, he's not little. She is not little. They're both girls. I have them fenced off rather well, but Saturday morning I was working on a project, and I had just seen the pup dogs and walked over to somewhere, and all of a sudden they showed up right next to me outside of the pen. So it told me that I need to make some changes, And what I did, they used to be behind wire, and what I did was I came back and put the electric fence back up, and these girls do not like it because they have obviously they forgot what it felt like, and both of them hit it, and they're actually scared of it, which I want them to be. So anyway, let me show you what else has changed. Okay, girls. Okay, I am actually in the middle of rebuilding a rooster house, and actually here are the roosters. They are not little no more, but that's some good looking roosters. Actually, there's a Rhode Island Red, and a couple of these are well summers crosses, and the blonde one is actually cross, I believe, between a Rhode Island Red and a well summer. And so anyway, but the hens are kept separate because the roosters would not leave them alone. There's the other one. Actually, them two are going to be the ones that are staying, because that's the biggest. Maybe that one there and one of the other ones. But the rest of them are going to freezer camp. So anyway, let me show you the hens. Okay, the girls are up for the night. And so anyway, they are coming into time for them to start laying. So yes, it's thundering, so let me get out of here. This is pretty much the only thing that I have planted this summer. These are sweet potatoes, and yes, the grass will end up I got to get in here and do some hoeing, but they're about 3 weeks into the ground. They have not bloomed yet. So, what? I got 35 slips in both rows, and both of them are different kinds. And let me see what kind they are. I believe I have a tag. This was Bayou Blue, and I don't think I've left it. Anyway, that's another variety, but there are two different varieties, and I love sweet potatoes. So well, that's it. That's an update. I actually do stuff on this place every day, and a lot of times I don't get a chance to film it. I just forget to film it. So, but right behind me you can see what I've done. This was actually a fence row that I cleared, and I have gone through it with a tiller and cleared it up. But actually you can see all the way around me. My whole place is this. That's what it looks like. So with this tractor and all this implements, I'm hoping to maybe get a decent start for the next couple years. It's going to take me quite a while, and this is like I said, it's just a start. So if you want to come back and check it out and see how we're getting it and see what we're getting done and all the new animals that we have. Actually, I'm fixing to start on a duck house. I'm looking for some khaki Campbell ducks that we're going to have, and I'm hoping to raise them for egg production and meat production. And in the future I want to do a guinea house. Most people don't remember that I worked at a commercial game bird farm when I was a kid, and so I've been around birds for a long. I was around birds a lot, so I know the ins and outs about raising the different kinds of birds. So, but anyway, it is thundering pretty good in the background, so I need to get inside before I get hit by lightning. So if you like this video, I appreciate if you hit the like button. Be sure and subscribe, and be sure and come back next time. Thanks. Y'all have a good day.